Okay.
Should I go?
Yeah, go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first episode in this series called the Short and Tall Podcast. And well, today, the day we're doing this is October the 31st, Halloween. And since it is that, we are going to do a Halloween-themed podcast for you folks today.
I'm tall, by the way, and he's short.
Yes, I'm the short one. He's around 1 meter taller than me.
And right now, the reason it's so noisy is that we're on a main road waiting for a bus. And so, sorry guys, but this is the best we could get.
Yep.
And so this is what you're gonna get. But it's gonna be a great podcast. Hope we have lots of fun.
Alright, so the first topic we're gonna really talk about today is Halloween in Australia. You see? Because we've Mars and I have been living in Australia for quite a long time now, and we're a bit in two minds about the Halloween in Australia. I mean, for me, I think that it's not celebrated that much here, and not to the same little real spirit as it generally is in, America or places like that.
Yeah.
That's what I found. But what do you think, Mars?
I think it's just another reason for the candy stores to sell their especially Halloween-themed candy. I don't think it needs to be Australian, it wasn't invented in Australia. It's kind of nice, so, you see kids going around trick-or-treating, that's pretty nice. But other than that, it's just for the candy companies, I think.
Yeah, I don't know, I haven't really trick-or-treated much at all in my time at Australia. Well, I trick-or-treated once or twice, but I don't really, the effort of getting a costume and all this for one holiday, and it doesn't, I don't feel it has the same cultural impact than other.
Not at all.
But as a horror fan myself, I do enjoy having a reason to watch heaps of horror movies on this night, and I like that part of it, but otherwise, I don't know.
Yeah, I've got to admit, I do like the costume part of it, finding a costume, if you can be bothered. Especially if it's homemade, and you put a lot of effort into it. Yeah, I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it's just it's a more chill holiday compared to the other ones. I like that about it. It doesn't really require, unless you decorate your house a lot and all that, it doesn't really require as much planning and all that compared to other holidays.
Yeah, Christmas is so stressful, man. Especially here in Australia.
Yeah,
we take it very seriously.
Have to get all those Christmas decorations 2 months before and all that, and just all in preparation for that one big day. And this one is just so much more chill. Like me today, I'm a bit disorganized, so I got all the chocolates and lollies and all that this morning, which is not very good. I should have got it much more in advance, but hey, whatever. And
I didn't buy anything. Didn't really bother. If they come into my house, well, I mean, not into my house. I hope they don't come into my house. That'd be weird. But if they do come to my door, I'd just be like, sorry guys, maybe I'll give them some roasted almonds. I do have some of those. Or an orange. I think I have an orange. If you've got something handy, you can give it to them.
Yeah, so you don't give them much chocolate, do you, or lollies and all that?
Nah, just rots their teeth, man.
Oh yes, have to be healthy. That's another thing that Halloween does that isn't very good. I mean, it's not very good because it gives them all rotting teeth and all that. And,
yeah, man, pure sugar.
Yeah, way too much sugar. So that's another probably minus.
And the artificial colours and flavours in these things, it's not so much chocolate, I believe. I think it's a lot of the candy corn, or at least in America, the lollipops and things like that. Things with artificial chemicals, it isn't as good anyway. It's those show bags you can get. But I think it'd be cool if we had a Halloween that was more chocolate based, because chocolate's, I guess it's expensive as well. You don't want to give the kids something too expensive, do you? But it's nicer. Definitely nicer. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, because it has milk in it, unlike a lot of them. A lot of the lollies, which is just pure sugar, really.
The milk bottles. Remember the milk bottles in the Allen's packet?
Yeah.
Oh, they're so yummy. But apart from that, yeah.
I mean, so most of them don't have the regular lollies, like, I don't know, Sour Patch Kids and lollipops and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
They have a lot less of anything that is somewhat healthy, but, you know, the chocolates do have milk, and that is one minor plus to it, but still, it's not the perfect holiday, but, you know, the way I just celebrate it is just by giving out lollies to people and just watching a few horror movies myself. That's
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, some Vincent Price, maybe?
Oh, yes, Vincent Price. Now, I know you viewers, you probably don't know who this guy is, but he was this horror icon who was famous in the 50s and 60s and 70s for making these cult horror films. And yeah, ever since I found out about him, I've just been on a rampage watching all sorts of films about him, and hopefully today I can get on to watching the Vincent Price films and just keep going on those, watching them DVDs and
That's
stuff
amazing,
like that.
Drew. Yeah, because you buy so many DVDs as well, and I think that's a really essential format for today.
Yes.
As well as the streaming services. Oh, we just saw someone drive by in a Chevrolet, maybe, and they were wearing, like, a Hannibal Lecter mask, I think.
Yes, Hannibal.
That was amazing. They're cracking up the costumes early, guys. But what was I saying?
Yeah.
What was I telling about? Oh, yeah, DVDs, you know, they're pretty cool. And so, what were we going to watch tonight, Drew? Like, something about a doctor?
Well, yeah, it was this 70s horror franchise called The Abominable Dr. Phibes, and ever since I watched them, it's very dark, but it also has like a wicked sense of dark humor, which I really enjoy. Like, it's so weird and it's kooky and like all that, but I enjoy it, and I really enjoy watching it, and
Yeah, I've got to definitely check those out, Drew, as well. I'm so lagging behind, and all your recommendations to me, like,
Yes.
I'm gonna get to them, man. Like, I think the most recent black and white horror film I watched, or just horror film for that sort, was the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Oh, the bus has just gone on the other side of the road, so it will be coming very soon. But anyway, the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari came out in like 1930. Highly recommended. I mean, just for one watch, I wouldn't buy it. Certainly not. But and it's not because it's so old. It's just, yeah, the plot was okay, pretty interesting. But I think, I don't know. Well, it was okay. It might have also been because it was old.
Yeah.
You know, sorry, old films, but I don't want to buy you because, you know, you only have so much money, right? You gotta, you know, spend it on, I don't know, some more not recent blockbusters, because the more recent movies, they're all remakes, right, and sequels and stuff. You got to go a bit back further in time to the golden age, the 80s, you know, or the 60s or whatever, like
60s,
in that period.
70s, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, you got Ben-Hur, and then later on you got Die Hard, and they're all amazing original films. But nowadays, nah.
Oh, remakes! Like, literally, Disney's remaking all of their movies, and but yeah, that's a topic for another time. That's a whole other concept. That's
I know.
that is there. But anyway, recently, referring to the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, I recently found this playlist that Rotten Tomatoes recommended to me.
Wow.
It's called the
Our
top.
boss is coming, Drew. Yep.
Okay, so the top 200 horror films of all time. And, yeah, I think the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, surprisingly, was in the top 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it has got 100% Rotten Tomatoes, so I wouldn't be surprised.
But, yeah. All right.
I'm sorry, listeners, we'll have to cut it short today because our boss is coming. I really hope you enjoyed this 10-minute episode of Short and Tall.
Yes.
Yeah, take it away, Drew.
All right. See you guys, and I hope you have a great day.
All
All right. See ya.